Hey everyone, it's Ride1940 here. Today we're taking a look at ASC's C-130 on the WWX server, which is in DCS of course. And I like flying on this server, as I said before, because we can do logistics. You can see here actually convoys of equipment are making their way from the red rear depot to, actually they are, red rear depot going to the front lines here. Well, they'll go to this forward depot to give it supplies, and then from there the AI commander is going to take over these battle points. So you can see they've got a few so far. Actually, blue's hurting pretty bad. They've only got one active, and this is a neutral one, so if you put troops into this, it'll be captured by your side. For us though, we're going to help them out some more. It looks like they've got supplies coming in, but we're also going to fly out supplies to them. I have 20 equipment in my aircraft, and we're going to do a paradrop on this frontline depot here. It says equipment levels are pretty low, so bring them to the frontline depots. Yeah, look at that. Now it's gone to 0 basically, so they'll get some from these convoys, but we're going to help them out. So yeah, on board, let's go back to the back seat here. We have 20 packages of equipment, so we're going to take off here and send it to the front lines. And we'll, well, I guess we'll film the takeoff, and then after that, we'll wait until we get in line. So far, I've got basically, should be able to do a short field takeoff here. Now you can see here on the corner, there was someone's transponder's no longer active. In this server, if you get shot down, it dynamically generates a SAR case for you, so your team can go out and try and find you. There's beacons that they can use to do that, and it's pretty neat. You can do a lot of stuff on the server, not just fly cargo routes. But I've been keen to do this because I've been struggling to do paradrops with this plane, and I mean, one night it took me like 5 hours and I couldn't get it done, and I was having a hard time trying to figure out like what the heck was wrong. And I think it was a combination of things, because from what I'm hearing right now is that the CARP program #1, if you use that one, it won't work ever. Like there's some sort of known bug, I guess. Good takeoff there. And so that was a thing that I was struggling with, and then I figured out, okay, well, I can just do the manual drops. And I couldn't get it going then, and I was wondering what the heck was the deal. And the major sticking point at that point was I didn't realize like you had to use that caution light to go and then hit the jump. And I don't think you need to use the caution light, but I wasn't doing that, so I started doing that. And also another big one was I wasn't leaning the plane back, basically. You know, when you use the FPA, you can kind of adjust the pitch of the aircraft to help the things back aft just roll off the plane, and I think that was tripping me up. So I think we got everything under control now. We'll see if we can go ahead and do a proper frontline combat drop, which will be really neat, doing it super low. I think our drop altitude will be 2,400 feet. The frontline depot that we're heading to is like 1,600 feet or 1,700 feet in elevation, so about 600 feet there, I think, for the difference. Okay, so yeah, we'll pick this video up when we're on our approach to our drop, so that should be pretty good. I think there's a hostile plane out there. Oh, he's gone. There was an F-16, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go to the front lines, because you know, they might get me, but I think we're all safe at the moment. There are enemy bombers, but there's no enemy fighters that are AI fighters at the moment. And there's obviously enemy anti-aircraft defense that we'll have to keep our eyes on. But yeah, we'll pick this up again in a bit. Alright, so we are back. We are slowing the plane down. We need to get this down to like 140. A lot of stuff happening right now. Jeez. Okay. Let's do that, and then yeah, we need to slow this down to 140-ish. And then for our altitude, I think we're gonna have to stay. Yeah, let's say like 3,000. I think. Well, this is probably good. Alright, it's not capturing the nav, so we're gonna have to hand fly this thing. We should have caution on, and then... Oh, sorry. Let's just tell them to go down. Alright, so our drop height that we've plugged in here for this forward depot is 2,400 feet, so it looks like we can do that pretty easily. I think our door's open. Yep. So we are looking pretty good here. Yeah, so this is a frontline depot that is very low on... Oh, geez. Who is firing a missile at us? Okay, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? There it is. Nice. It's kind of weird how they fling around like that, but oh, that's awesome. Sweet. That is so cool. Alright, was kind of crazy that we heard a missile launch there, so let's get this door up.
Check outfit here. Check outfit.
Yep, got it, lady. That hush command, that is something, if you just got this plane, you want to bind that as fast as possible. The default key is H. Just map it to something on your HOTAS so you don't have to reach over to your keyboard when you're flying. We can get our flaps up now. Also turn the speed ref up all the way up to like 280 or something. This plane should go pretty fast now that there's nothing in it. And let's get our route home. We want to go back to base, so enter that. Yeah, cool. We're pretty much in line. I can go ahead and set the nav up, I guess. Go to autopilot for that. Altimeter, or not. The altitude we want to fly at, probably got to get up to like 6,000 something to get over this mountain. So let's turn off the altitude hold for now so we don't fly right into the damn thing. Set that up to fly up to 6,000. And then auto throttle should be accelerating us once we level off. Cool. So that was the frontline depot. If we look at F10 now, we have to wait till the supplies get picked up. Oh, that is so cool. So you're seeing here, Let's watch this plane first. Make sure we don't crash. They are now spawning equipment, and one by one they're going to head off in formation to go attack something. So looks like they're going to make their way to this target area, this battle position, and there will be combat. And just as that's happening, there was all these trucks just arriving for more supplies and stuff. So there we go. Looks like we have this thing pretty well stocked. It was down to 0 equipment when we first started, so it's looking good. The battle positions, though, are switching hands pretty rapidly on the west side here. But it looks like... what is this guy? Okay, there's another convoy. So, I think that they're trying to hopefully go after this neutral position. We'll keep feeding the front lines so that they can keep coming out to battle. But yeah, we'll pick this up when we're coming into land. Alright, we've got the airport in sight, and we're going to just go take control of this plane now, turn all this stuff up. Turn that off, yep, there we go. So once again, I am rocking the Raiders livery. That is one that you can download on the, it's a user-made one, so it's on Edie's website for the user files. This pack is really cool because it comes with 3 liveries, so there's 2 for the Raiders and 1 for another Marine Corps squadron. The 2 for the Raiders are nice because it's 2 different numbers, so if you're flying with your buddy, you guys aren't having exact copies of each other but being in the same squadron, so that's really neat. I really like it because I live by Miramar and I see these versions of the C-130s flying like all the time. And the coolest ones, or the coolest times I'm coming home is when they're, if I catch like a couple of them doing a section break, it's super awesome because they come in, fly right over the air station and then break off and do a left-hand turn or circuit going into landing, which is really nice. Ours is not going to be as nice. I know that as much so far because I'm not very good at this plane yet. Like, just doing the paradrops, I'm very happy to be able to do that because that was incredibly difficult for me. Yeah, I think if you're struggling like I did, the thing to check is the FPA. Don't use a lot of flaps, I've been told, because then you need the plane to kind of lean back so stuff can come out the airplane. And then, what's the other problems I was having? Oh, don't use the CARP program #1. I think that's bugged at the moment. I think those were the major ones. Obviously check if you're in manual mode for the drop and stuff like that, and you have to, I think you've got to put the warning light on, but I've been told that you don't. But everyone's saying the best practice is to just use it, so get in the habit of doing that, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be squirrely. We're gonna float. Settle down. It's like a skidding stop right to the cargo loading point. That's perfect. Oh, I love it. It's like we meant to do that, right? Okay, yeah. So you want to, when you spawn into this airbase, you're going to be kind of across the way from this loading point here. So pull this off here and show you really quick. Yeah, so marked with the crane, that's where you go to pick up equipment, and then you're gonna spawn like way back there in the apron by those hangars. So you'll just have to taxi over here. This server is really not strict. You can just go cut across the runways and stuff. That's what I do. And just come over to this dirt strip here. But yeah, if you want to load equipment, do a quick little tutorial. Oh. We still have stuff that didn't get out of the plane? No way. Well, I guess we're going to give those back to the taxpayer, but that's funny. yeah, so if you want to load equipment, you just gotta bring up your radio menu, go to Other, Cargo and Troop Transport, and then there's multiple ones here. So we want to do cargo multiples because we want to spawn a bunch at a time. Otherwise, if before you had to do it like individually one by one, which is really tedious when you're looking at 20 crates that you can load in potentially. So the multiples let you do large numbers at once, so that's really nice. So how do you even know what to load in? Well, you pull out the map and then you can kind of see here, just reading this, the status and the health of the frontline depots. So frontline depot and the rear depot. So it looks, this is the rear depot, and it looks like it desperately needs equipment and desperately needs ammo and, well, ammo and fuel. So it's low on that. These guys are spawning stuff to go do battle and reinforce positions and stuff like that. So they are using the equipment, but they're not in a terrible state yet. They do need fuel. So yeah, you can fly to any of these points. So you can see I've got my waypoints, this dotted yellow line. You want to use your route tool before you spawn in, and then just save a preset of like a full C-130 route or something. So make a waypoint for like, I have one for an IP to like I'm going to the front line, and then set one directly over the frontline depot, set another one over the other frontline depot, and then you can name them. Like I've have mine named for like FDIL, frontline depot inland for this one, and then frontline depot coast or something like that, and rear depot, so RD, and then base. Yeah, if you save that as a preset, then you don't have to do it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Just before you spawn in, just click that preset on, make sure that this is turned on, and it'll be loaded into your C-130, and then all you have to do is hit that execute key, and it's going to load it in. But then you don't necessarily want to use that, say, you don't necessarily want to use that waypoint. Maybe you want to, once you do your carp stuff, you want to go directly to the turn point. All you got to do is just hit the DIR INTC button there, select the waypoint name, so it'll be like, I think, TP or something, or if you don't know what the name is exactly, you can just select it. So yeah, so it'll be like something like that, and then just plug it into that box thing and then activate it. So now it's going to point, your nav system is going to point directly to that that waypoint, and that helps you navigate to your carp like stuff that you've set up. Or you can circumvent all that and you can just kind of wing it and then fly to this waypoint and then just manually drop. That's basically what carp is doing, is kind of just helping you get everything out in the plane in a small calculated area, but you can certainly do it without it. Yeah, anyways, if this is up your alley, I think you should try WWX. It's a server. I'll link the Discord. Definitely want to go there to see some guides and stuff, because there's really a lot you can do. Like you can see a submarine here because there's a whole shipping thing to get the supplies to the rear depot, which then goes to the frontline depots. See, there's the shipping areas here. This is you see a blue box in this red shipping area. That's because there's a blue submarine there that you can go find and sink. So you can do anti-submarine warfare in this mission as well. It's super logistics based, but there's just a variety of combat that comes from protecting the logistics train or trying to disrupt it for your enemies. So yeah, it's got a lot of stuff you can read on the map, but I definitely recommend going to Discord. I'll link that, and I hope to see you on the server sometime. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get to them as soon as possible, and I'll see you later. Bye.